Hello, viewers, and welcome to another episode. Today, we are going to talk about three powerful concepts that can really transform your life as a business analyst or as a data analyst. Anybody who is dealing with huge amount of data and needs to create a story out of it, or even those data analysts or business analysts who are starting their careers and want to become good storytellers using data. What are these three concepts? Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power BI. So we'll understand what these three concepts are. We'll also understand what is the relationship between all these three or amongst all these three, and we will uh, understand why we should be knowing about it, especially as data analysts or business analysts or as finance professionals or from any other field as well. Why is it important for us to know about it? Before we get into the details, in case you like the contents, do hit the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon to receive a notification as soon as a new video is released. So now let us get into the details of the topic. Now, what it actually implies. Power Query is ultimately the package which comprises of all the three things that we are talking about, and what is the ultimate benefit that it gives. If I were to call out in terms of a single sentence, calling out what are the different benefits and how it comes together as a package, it would be: Power BI is a package comprising of automation, advanced modeling, and visualization for effective storytelling. That is what this package actually does. Now, that is just an eagle's eye view to understand or just to know about what Power BI is. Now, in order to understand the different components that it actually has and how it can benefit us, let me break it down into the different components as discussed in slide 1. The first component is Power Query. Now, I prefer calling Power Query as macros on steroids. Like most of us who are finance professionals know what a macro can do. A macro is basically Visual Basic. It's a kind of a language which Excel understands, and it is used for automating repetitive stuff. Power Query is that tool which is much more powerful than macros. It can actually automate a lot of our tasks without the hassle of writing codes. It has got a graphical user interface. I will make videos on individual topics of Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power BI in coming days. This video is just to give you clarity on how these three are correlated. So Power Query is basically the tool that helps automate tasks without having to know the coding language, because it gives us a very simple to use graphical user interface which is in many ways similar to the interface of Excel. So that is how this part helps us. It helps us in terms of automating our boring tasks. Second component that we talked about is Power Pivot. Now, we as business analysts or finance and financial analysts, we understand the power of pivot tables that existed in Excel a long time ago. Matlab, it has existed since a long time, and it is a very powerful tool which helps us summarize huge amount of data in a very small amount of time. However, there are limitations of pivot, as well as there are limitations of number of rows which MS Excel can contain. So till 2003 version of MS Excel, there were around 64,000 odd rows. I'm taking approximate numbers for the sake of this discussion. 2007 onwards, the version of Excel which is 2007 onwards, the number of rows has increased to around 1 million, which means around 10 lakh rows. Power Pivot actually is a tool which is much more powerful than Pivot, and secondly, the data limitation of 1 million or 10 lakh rows is not there. Second benefit of Power Pivot is there is something called measures. These are very powerful formulas or formulae which we can write using Power Pivot using a language called DAX. DAX stands for Data Analysis Expression. It is a language which Power Pivot understands, and using DAX we can create custom measures, which in simple terms are very powerful formulae which can give a lot of insights on the data instantly without increasing the file size. And as I said, it any which ways does not have a file size limitation. It can go much more beyond the 1 million mark. I'll talk more about that when I make an exclusive video on Power Pivot. But the prima facie advantage is you get to write measures which can be written using a language called DAX, which in many ways is similar to MS Excel. Using measures, we can do such kind of analysis, uh, and with the help of Power Pivot, it can be summarized very quickly, which otherwise would have taken a lot of time to carry out. Now, coming to the third thing, now these two things, Power Query and Power Pivot, let me tell you guys, these two features are available starting MS Excel 2010. Now you might be thinking कि अभी तो हम बात कर रहे थे, we were talking about Power Query, Power Pivot and Power BI. How come I have suddenly switched to Excel? Actually, I have not suddenly switched to Excel. It is how this package got evolved. Let me complete the story on Power BI first, and then I'll tell you how you can actually get the benefits in MS Excel as well. The third component which sits on top of Power Query, which is your data modeling or rather cleanup, and Power Pivot, which is the data modeling part. The third layer which sits on top of it is the visualization layer. This is actually the storytelling layer, wherein whatever hard work you have done in Power Query and Power Pivot, everything gets summarized in the form of visuals. And we as business analysts and financial analysts do understand the importance of visuals, and we all know that a visual can portray 1,000 words. So visualization is that layer which makes the art of storytelling much more easier. And what does visualization rest on? It rests on Power Query for the transformation or the cleanup, and Power Pivot for the advanced modeling. When we combine all these three, it ultimately results in something called Power BI, which is a package being marketed and sold by Microsoft. The symbol of the tool or the package appears like this. I will make a detailed video, as I said, on each of these topics in the coming days, but this is just to clear the cloud around what is the correlation between all these three. Now, I told you that there is a correlation with Excel. So let me tell you how it happened. Earlier, Microsoft launched Power Query, Power Pivot, and visualization layer as Power View or Power View oblique and Power Map. Actually, this is how Excel Microsoft issued these three um, add-ons or add-ins initially many years ago. In fact, they are still available right now as add-ins for few versions and default for few versions. But what happened is the adoptability or the pickup in the industry for these three separate things was very less, or three components or add-ins was very less. So Microsoft smartly took this out. I mean, I won't say out, but created it in a separate package and marketed it as Power BI, which is a pure visualization tool. So what I'm trying to say is earlier, in fact, now also all these three things are available in Microsoft Excel as well. But in order to cater to the industry and to market it completely as a competitor to the likes of, let's say, Tableau, Microsoft packaged it separately and started calling it Power BI. Now the next important question is, why should you be knowing all this? I mean, normally visualization is something which is more a marketing thing. I mean, marketing team is more concerned with it to create good storytelling in terms of which is the market to penetrate, where should I increase my market share, etc. Why should somebody bother about learning all this? Let me tell you. Power Query and Power Pivot, if you are able to learn, you are already through two-thirds of the total package of Power BI. That is number one. Number two, if you ignore the visualization layer, Power Query and Power Pivot are so powerful tools that it gives you much more power to analyze, slice and dice your data even in Excel. So if you learn these two, and let's say even if you don't want to learn the visualization layer, you already are adding a lot of value and saving a lot of time from your Excel time, MS Excel time. So learning these two are any which way is going to give you a lot of benefits in terms of saving time on number crunching, data cleanup, and advanced data modeling in MS Excel. Once you have already invested the two-thirds of the time, the third layer is actually the simplest of all. It looks the most difficult, but actually it's the simplest of all because it rests on first two. Once you learn this, you are entering into the Power BI sphere. And let me tell you, the demand for data analysts and business analysts is actually growing day by day. And it is projected to become a multi-trillion industry by 2025. That is what the projections are. So that is what I wanted to describe in terms of what these three things are: Power Query, Power Pivot, Power BI. What is the correlation between them? How is it advantageous to learn them because they can be beneficial in terms of Power BI as well as Microsoft Excel, and why you should be knowing about it. So in case you want to begin the journey and you want to get in touch for any courses on the same, my details are there on the screen, as well as I'll put down my details in the comment section as well. You can get in touch with me and progress any which ways. Do not forget to click the subscribe button. I'll be making videos on Power Query, Power Pivot, and Power BI soon, so you'll see some excitement around that piece. So stay tuned for more. Thank you everyone and stay safe. Thank you so much.